Are you dyslexic? Do you have difficulty reading things? And it might not be a case of you can't read at all, but like certain fonts, for instance, like the ones on my labels for my blends might be difficult to read. Now, I've just changed over my labels. So this is my Be Gentle label. And I love these labels. I designed them with so much love. And from what I put out there when I said, do I change from just the white labels to the coloured labels for each of the blends? So like my Be Gentle Spring, my Sleep one's purple, my Sunshine and Swear Words Energy one is yellow. But when I went and asked whether they liked the colour or they liked the white, I actually learned something that changed everything about how I see them. So in today's video, I'm going to share a piece of feedback that really made me think. And I'm going to introduce the biggest change I've made to my business this year and last, actually, from when I started. And no, it's not a new product. I'm not bringing a new product out just yet. Although I do have two that are coming out, but we already knew about them, so that's fine. It's about making sure the products I do have can be accessed by everyone in our incredible Send and Neurodiverse family. So as I said, I reached out to my community for their opinion. I asked colour or no colour for my blend labels. Most said colour, and that's fantastic. I want my bottles to make people smile and I want them to look pretty, because I never used to be a girly girl, but I definitely am now. And one of my incredible mums, who I am really grateful to, commented that as someone with dyslexia, reading the beautiful script fonts and dealing with glare on the backgrounds was a real challenge. And she said, I just can't read it easily. Now, I've always used the Seasons font along with Brittany in Canva. So as you can see, it's a very curved font. But that comment actually stopped me in my tracks, because the whole mission of the Holistic Self-Care Kit Company is to bring calm, ease and support, and it originally was started around Send families. And as a Send mum myself, I know how frustrating it can be when simple tasks are actually harder. So for many people with dyslexia or sensory processing issues, high contrast colours and swirling fonts don't actually look that great. They look chaotic. The text dances. I remember when my page broke down, she must have only been about 9 or 10, and she was like, I pretend to read, Mum. And I was like, what do you mean you pretend to read? And she said, well, all the words move around the page. And for me, I didn't quite get it until I obviously researched a lot more into dyslexia and, in her case, Rose-Mannall syndrome. So the last thing I want for someone reaching for the frazzled mum is to feel more overstimulated just by looking at the label. So what are we going to do about it? We aren't getting rid of my beautiful labels, but we are introducing accessible label options. So now when you go on my website and you order a blend and you go to the checkout, you get a choice. Our standard labels are going to be put on the bottles, or you can click the box or type in the box yes for dyslexia accessible labels, which have got a beautiful cream background, and the font is in one font, which is I can't remember what it's called actually. It's just basically a simple font. I'm now going to have a look on Canva. So where are we? Glacial Indifference. There you go. So the font is Glacial Indifference. It's on a cream background because I know white can be too glary. I didn't want to do blue, yellow or green like you get on the little cards thingies that you use in school when you've got dyslexia. But I didn't want white because white can be too glaring. So it's a nice cream background and the writing is in whatever colour of the blend. So green for this one, purple for Sleep, and so on and so forth. But it's bold and easy to read and in a really good font. So it kind of, I want to be inclusive for all, and my goal is to make sure that everyone, regardless of learning difficulties or sensory needs, actually feels thought of and cared for by my brand, because that's why I started it. It's a small step, but it's a vital one in ensuring self-care really is holistic. So I would love to hear your feedback on this change. If you or your family's benefited from accessible packaging, share it in the comments. Let me know what you think of this. The new Clarity label options are now live on the website right now. I will pop the link in the description. Thanks for watching and being such a supportive, mindful community. And until next time, take care.